All right, welcome everybody to the first episode of Root Talk's AI edition.
Yes,
And we're going to be taking a deep dive into something that's really, really important,
absolutely.
especially if you're a creative in Nigeria looking to take your finances to that next level.
For sure.
Exploring how Nigerian freelancers can really up their game, attract those clients who are ready to pay top dollar for top talent.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, we're going to be digging into this article called How Freelancers in Nigeria Can Attract High-Paying Clients. And let me tell you, it's packed with some seriously useful strategies. Not just the same old,
Right, right. I mean, everyone knows hard work is important, but how do you actually stand out, when you're trying to attract those high-paying clients?
Exactly. And this article, it really gets into the nitty-gritty. Like right off the bat, it hits you with this idea of specialization.
Oh, yeah, niching down, right?
I mean-
Something I've heard a lot about.
Yeah, and they actually give this example. A graphic designer used to struggle just to get like $50 gigs. But then they focused in, decided to specialize in infographic design, specifically for tech startups. And boom, suddenly they're landing projects worth $500 or more, consistently.
Wow, that's impressive. So it really does make a difference, huh? Focusing on one specific area.
It's like instead of being a jack of all trades, you become the go-to expert for that one thing. And clients, they see that, and they're willing to pay more for that expertise.
Makes sense. I think a lot of freelancers, especially when starting out, they're afraid to niche down. They think it'll limit their options, but it seems like it actually does the opposite.
Totally. It's like by narrowing your focus, you actually broaden your appeal, at least to the clients who really need what you offer. So, think about it, everyone listening. What's that one thing you're amazing at? Something you could really own?
Right, like what problems can you solve better than anyone else?
That's where it starts. Now, once you've got that niche figured out, the article really emphasizes building a strong online presence. And funny enough, they keep mentioning this platform called Root Creator. It's specifically for Nigerian freelancers. Seems like it might be a good resource.
Oh, interesting. I haven't heard of that one. What do they offer?
Well, they have a website builder, which the article highlights, makes it easy to, create a professional-looking online portfolio. But it's not just about having a website these days, is it?
No, not at all. You've got to be active on social media too, right?
Exactly. Especially, you'd say,
Yeah.
LinkedIn and Twitter. Connect with potential clients, engage in discussions, all that. Honestly, that part always kind of stresses me out.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Sometimes it feels like a whole other job. But I think the key is to be strategic about it. Don't try to be everywhere at once.
Right. Focus your energy.
Yeah, figure out where your ideal clients hang out online. Which platforms do they use? And then just concentrate on those. Share valuable content, participate in conversations, and build those relationships.
Makes sense. It's not about spamming everyone with your services. It's about showing up authentically and building a real presence. Okay, so we've got specialization, online presence. The article then goes into freelance marketplaces. Talks about those big platforms, Upwork, Freelancer, global reach, but also...
There's tons of competition.
Exactly. So it's tough to stand out there, especially when you're starting out. And that's where they bring up Root Creator again.
Ah, so they have their own marketplace too.
Yeah, seems to be more focused, specifically connecting Nigerian freelancers with, clients who are looking for that local expertise. Less of a global free-for-all.
Interesting. So it's like finding the right pond, If you're a big fish in a small pond, you're more likely to get noticed.
Right. But no matter where you choose to showcase your work, the article stresses this. Treat your online profiles like a digital resume.
Oh, absolutely. First impressions are everything, right?
Totally. And that means everything matters. Your bio, your headshot, the projects you highlight. And wouldn't you know it, Root Creator's Profile Builder gets another shout out here. They're really pushing that one, huh?
Sounds like they've got a pretty comprehensive platform. But yeah, you want to present yourself in the best light possible, make it easy for clients to see your skills, your experience, why you're the right choice.
So true. And then, of course, we can't forget networking. It's not just about, showing up at events and handing out business cards.
Right. It's about building relationships, right? Genuine connections.
Exactly. The articles suggest joining online communities, groups related to your niche, collaborating with other freelancers. There's power in numbers.
Definitely. And you can learn so much from each other, too. Share tips and resources. Collaboration can really open doors.
Totally. And at the end of the day, none of this matters if you're not delivering top-notch quality. This article, it really hammers that point home.
Makes sense. Quality is what keeps clients coming back. Right?
Absolutely. Especially those high-paying clients, They're looking for consistent excellence.
Hmm.
They want someone they can trust to get the job done right every time.
It's about becoming an invaluable asset, not just a hired hand.
Exactly. One last point the article makes is to, not just focus on the big international platforms. Don't forget about those local platforms too.
Ah, makes sense. They'll have a better understanding of the specific needs and trends in Nigeria.
Right. And guess what? They mentioned Root Creator as a prime example.
Huh. They seem to be popping up everywhere in this article. Maybe we should check them out ourselves.
Uh-huh. Maybe we should. But seriously, the takeaway here is, find the platforms that make sense for you, your niche, your goals.
Yeah, do your research.
So to wrap things up, it's about specialization, building a strong online presence, connecting with the right clients, and always delivering exceptional work.
Sounds like a recipe for success to me.
Now, here's something to think about as you go about your week. What's one action, just one, that you can take to level up your freelance game and start attracting those premium clients?
Love that. Something actionable.
Let us know what you come up with. And until next time, happy freelancing.